Before we start, if you're a subscriber to Immaculate Show, thank you very much. We salute you. Happy Valentine's. Be ready to grab your Valentine's gift as we're going to announce some gifts and some goodies very soon. So if you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please go and subscribe for you not to miss any of our updates, uploads, and going live. Right now, we are with Mr. Citizen. Would love him to give us exactly what is the stand for Nigerian nationals in United Arab Emirates. It has been a ramming, it has been a very long period, but what about now? What is it? What is there? What is the situation like, Mr. Citizen?
Thank you for having me once again. The update about visa, actually, there's nothing wrong with Nigerian visa in UAE. The only problem people are having is regarding work permits. And as we will have the understanding that to get a 2 years resident visa, you must have a work permit. But apart from the 2 years resident visa that could not be gotten now because of the work permit ban, all other visa are going through for Nigerians. Visit visa are going through, 3 years visa also are going through. So we can say there's no problem regarding visa, only work permit. And I don't know if I answered that correctly.
That's good. I
Okay.
believe you've answered it correctly. So can you proceed and tell us, most people have been asking us to give them exactly the stand for the work permit status. Work permit status. As far as last time we heard about it, it was like Nigerian nationals are not getting work permit visas. How is it right now? Is it still continuing?
Yes. As till now, work permits is still banned for Nigerian nationals. People are unable to renew their work permits right from the 28th of June 2021. And after 7 months, it's almost 8 months now, the work permit ban continue. A lot of people have lost their job. A lot of people have lost livelihood. People cannot afford to pay for their accommodation again. Some people cannot feed themselves again. Some weeks ago, we had to uh, rally around among ourselves and provide palliatives for people that need it, for Nigerians that need it. We have cases of people sleeping on completed building, people sleeping in the park, people sleeping on metro station, people sleeping uh, in the staircase. So generally, it's difficult for Nigerians living in UAE now, and it is surprising because December 2021, the president of Nigeria visited UAE, and people were of high hopes that as he's visiting, the all the restrictions on work permits will be lifted for Nigerians. But to everybody's utmost surprise, it is not so. Uh, Apart from it, it's not so. During the visit and after the visit, there was no record that anything regarding bilateral agreement between Nigeria and UAE was discussed. It is disheartening because you cannot claim to be president of a nation and your citizens are in another country suffering, and you come to that country as the president and still the suffering persists and you don't have anything to say about it. Um, the work permit basically continues, is 7 months going to 8 months now and counting, and a lot of people are losing jobs daily. We have records of people losing job daily, and the the appropriate government authorities in Nigeria, they are not saying anything regarding this. We have the belief that this issue rests most in the part of the Nigerian government, and it is not surprising because
We have the
they
belief
don't
that this issue
usually
rests most.
show they don't usually show seriousness to issue of urgent what issue that need urgent attention. They don't usually show uh, they don't show interest in it. So, but what we have done recently is to continue to call them out, to continue to engage them, both their representatives in UAE, I mean the consulate and and the embassy, to continue to call them out, continue visiting them, continue engaging them, and we just feel we hope that with putting pressure on them, they will wake up to their responsibility and fix the problem.
Thank you very much, Mr. Citizen. Right now, if you're watching on the Immaculate Show channels, especially Facebook, we are live. It will be uploaded on YouTube and other platforms immediately as Facebook goes off. We bless God for Isaac Bamwesiji and other people who are watching us. Please share this information, especially for those Nigerian nationals that are losing hope, they are stranded and are feeling so demoralized within United Arab Emirates. A lot of questions have come across to Immaculate Show, and here one of the questions that I'm posing to Mr. Citizen, it's about what is the way forward. But before what is the way forward, we understand, Mr. Citizen, there's a group of people that have been organizing some necessities like foods, clothing, and any other things from within the nationals of Nigerian within United Arab Emirates. Who are the people who are supposed to benefit from that? Is there any restriction or anybody can benefit from that?
Yeah, our group, the Nigerian citizens in UAE, that is the name of our group, Facebook page. This is my cup of tea. So we got some contributions from some well-meaning Nigerians. So we had a WhatsApp group. We throw it open to them in the WhatsApp group. Anybody that need palliatives, we have searched, but only two people show up. So only two people show up for like 2 weeks. So we felt we should throw this open to the public. So I make a video about it, post it on YouTube, and we have massive turnout of people. That's even in the video, it was mentioned that the supply is not much and that it will be on first come, first serve basis. And we got a lot of turnout. We have more than 100 people that showed up. And meanwhile, we can only uh, give only few people. So we were at Union Park some weeks ago. We gave palliative to the people that are in Dubai, and we sent some also to Nigerians, affected ones, affected Nigerians. We give them in Dubai and sent also to them in Abu Dhabi, and we have some in other Emirates that are calling up saying they need also. But for now, we have donation as we speak now. We have donations for Alain. So if you're watching a show and you are in Alain and you need some, you're affected, you're a Nigerian that is affected by the work permit ban, we have some palliatives for you. And in the coming days, we'll be announcing how people are going to get that, especially those in our lane. For those in Fujairah, also, we have provisions for those in Fujairah. So if you have friends in Fujairah, tell them to follow up with our activities as we'll be announcing how they can get that.
Thank you very much. That one is clear. So for the people who want to give donations, like for example, Immaculate Show wants to give a donation, can you give us the how should we go about it?
For those that wants to give donations to us, give it to us and we get it down to the affected people. You can check us out on all social media platforms. This is my cup of tea. This is my cup of tea. That is the name on all social media network. This is my cup of tea. Or is it fine I give my mobile out? Or you search for
Sure.
Citizen Oluwatosin, Citizen Oluwatosin on Facebook. Or you check or you contact me on my line 0567881267. So we are receiving donations for every individual that want to give donation out to these people. They are people that have been feeding and caring for themselves before now, and also have family they cater for back home.